Wouldn't hurt to get maybe a position 2 or more, just so we can have some maybe some more points. Hello everyone, welcome back to F1 25 and the Breaking Point storyline. We're about to jump right back into this. I think we're on maybe chapter 6, chapter 7. Just got a big win in the latest video. So we are currently at Sao Paulo Grand Prix, chapter 6, post-race. An impressive defensive drive under difficult conditions sees Cali Mare hold on in Brazil, which we did. You guys seen that in the last video. However, there is so much discussion as to whether it was the right call to make under the circumstances, with some believing she had time to pit and improve her position. We ended up in 3rd, so we made podium. I don't think you could have got any better. Had we have pitted, we might not even made the top 5 or even the top 10.
It was time to pit, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was marginal. We asked Kelly how the car felt, and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
No, she's driving well.
No, you need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
Well, she's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Come on.
Yeah,
Devin,
and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper. How is it different for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her? How is the death of
just
my
let it
father
go.
different for her?
Because your father had 2 kids, and he only raised 1. Sorry, shouldn't.
You know what, Casper? I think Connor Sport needs a change of direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. No, it's, I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. Title slipped away.
Come on, Devin.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
Let's just talk about this.
Your services at Connor Sport are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract.
Are you for real?
With immediate effect. Ciao, Casper. Close the door on the way out.
That's one thing I'll never do. If I ever get fired from a job,
Where is he now?
no manager is going to tell me to close the door or something like that. If you fire me,
Get him to come back.
close your own crap.
Well, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm going to talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Callie talked to him, and Aiden too. We tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. Well, I was angry.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devin and I didn't talk again for a while.
Then what happened?
That was that. I went home.
Qatar Grand Prix 1 month later. Chapter 7. With the team reeling forward. Chapter 7. With the team reeling following a poor run of form and a dismissal of the team principal, Casper Ackerman, Devin Butler looks to a familiar face to help right the ship at Connor Sport. Do we change drivers? Let's stay with Callie. Sure, why not?
Were you worried about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So why did you take the position as team principal at Connor Sport, having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior?
You have kids?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right? Any parent would be. Connor Sport was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
All right, let's check out the news and everything. We know about Ackerman leaving, departure, fired the best principal, social. Yeah, you got a bunch of people just popping off. Email. Aiden and Callie, just a quick reminder, you will be asked about Joe's leadership this weekend. Well, Ms. Casper, but really grateful if you can support it in any answers you give. I can draft some responses. Ooh. Andrew O'Connor, thanks for forwarding that over, Callie. I wanted to thank you for helping me get up to speed over the past few weeks. I know you and Casper are close, and this isn't an ideal situation for anyone, but your support and Aiden's has not gone unnoticed. Truly, thank you. Regarding Casper, I'm still working on that brother of yours, seeing the error of his ways. Wish me luck. Bill Paget. Thanks for your input. After FPZ, run the numbers. I think you're right about shifting that brake balance forward. Looks like it'll be especially helpful in T1 and T6. It's vital we can squeeze every bit. All right. So now we're off to the races. Qatar Grand Prix mid-race, Chapter 7. Connor's hopes of an easy first race back as team principal are dashed early in the offing as Aiden Jackson is forced to retire from the Qatar GP following an engine fault. The responsibility now falls on Callie Mayer to try and salvage as many points as possible for Connor Sports. And we can do that, man. 7 laps remaining.
Right, Aiden's had to retire from this race.
So it's just me then.
Yeah, just you, Callie. Let's go.
Finish third or above. We are currently sitting at 6th. I see 5th in front of us. Collision. Okay, I got a warning for the collision. I didn't mean to collide, but it happened. Sands here in front of us. Get him on the outside there. Ooh, don't get out. Lando Norris with the fastest lap.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.5 seconds.
And Lando Norris is in front of me. I thought he was first a while ago. I might have looked at it the wrong way, I guess. All right, we've caught up with Lando now. And we got to finish third or above. Oh,
I've got a puncture.
Yep, copy. Box.
Oh, we can't catch a break.
puncture in a tire. I get the third and I get a puncture in a damn tire. Ain't that some crap?
There's a loss of pressure in the front right tyre. Possible slow puncture front right.
Damn. I'm dropping the 7th already. Damn. I dropped back to 12th? There's no way. 3 laps left? I don't think we're doing this one. Magnuson's in front of us.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
All right, now we got to finish 8th or better now. Got Hamilton in front of us now. Take this inside. Alonso. Good and clean pass there. Oi, oi, oi. Two laps remaining.
Good job. That was the
I'm in
fastest
8th
lap
right
of the race
now.
so far.
Wouldn't hurt to get maybe a position 2 or more, just so we can have some, maybe some more points in all of this. With Aiden going out.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Final lap, Perez in front. I'm in 7th place. Estrada's in 5th.
You're putting good distance between yourself and the car behind.
Yeah, because we kind of cut him off out of that damn turn. It's sneaking in front of him. We kind of cut him off. Alright, we got a race winner already. I was wanting 5th, but we'll just have to stick with 6th, I guess. Estrada's a good distance ahead of me. Alright.
That's it! Yes!
Get back
Doesn't
up in
matter
there.
which way you look at it, Ant. That's a poor result for Connosport today.
Yeah, it certainly is. They would have hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one driver out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. That's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion that they can still compete for the championship, I think. At Red Bull, comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog Connosport into 2nd.
Okay.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Win for Ferrari there. Alright, Qatar Grand Prix post-race. Connosport's Nightmare Racing Qatar seals their fate for the 2024 season. As a result, sends a surging Ferrari team past them in the constructors' standing. Damn. The watch firm we shot a campaign for a number of months ago would like to use the footage they shot before David All's passing. They wonder if it is a fitting legacy to the man and the team and family he helped to build. Shall we give them permission to use the material in their marketing campaign? Sure, why not? Let's check the news. Connosport dream is over. What we got?
Devon.
I am getting it in the neck for this. So I'm the guy that sacked the great Casper Ackerman.
And that means you're the same guy who can bring him back.
Damn.
He's not going to come back now, is he? Anyway, we got you now.
I'm here temporarily, Devon. I can help Connosport in other ways.
Well, if you want to help, you can tell me what happened out there with that puncture.
Debris.
What about Ferrari? You know, it was bad enough losing ground to Red Bull, but now we're third. Car's gone backwards.
We had a great car at the start of the season, and
by the end, other cars were better. Look, quick isn't quick enough. We have to develop faster.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, okay? And you know who had a great relationship with engineering.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Casper? You know, if we talk about him enough, he might just appear. I'm gonna go. I just, gotta talk to the press. They're, circling. Ciao.
Something tells me old Devin wasn't really ready to take over. What you got? Mike.
Hello?
Hello, Andrew. It's Mike.
Mike.
Radford, board member at Butler Global.
Oh, Mike, hi. Yes, of course. Mike, good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. No, listen, I know you're busy, Andrea, but, welcome back. And I'm lucky out there today. Listen, given all the turbulence of the last few months, the shareholders are obviously quite shaken. And they're wondering,
No, Mike. Let me just stop you there. I got out of that world for a reason. I don't want to go back to talking about investments and fiduciary duty.
Yep. No, I understand that. But look, the truth be told, I'm confiding in you. I don't know who else to turn to. The shareholders are getting spooked. We've tried talking to Devon, but, well, he's not a natural diplomat. With your return, I felt like there was now someone in the fold who understands the language of the boardroom. Hence me reaching out to you.
I did get the numbers that were sent over, but I'll be honest, I didn't look too closely. You figured it was a routine thing.
Unfortunately not. I fear Davidoff hid the financial truth from you. The team is living beyond its means. We need to cut costs, quite urgently, I must say. If not, there's talk of some kind of motion to pull funding. The future of Connosport is at stake.
I spent years building this team up from nothing. How can you expect me to come back and immediately gut it?
Because soon there might not be a team at all. Look, I know you're sold out, but you might be the only one who can save it.
I'll think about it. Look, let me talk to my team and we'll get back to you with a considered response.
Sure thing, Andrea. I'll send some details over to you, and thanks a lot for your time. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, that's not great either. Email, puncture confirmed as debris on the track. So no surprise there. The retirement issue confirmed as a turbocharger. We'll look into exactly what happened. We'll keep you up to speed. Welcome back, Andreo. It's been interesting around here. Harmona rumors and the breakdown of comms from the top have really hit morale. Hopefully you can get everyone on the same page again. There's no better person for it. Andrea, we're trying to keep a public face for the team as positive as possible. I know you're not on the social media, but I talked to Devin into putting a post out. Can you help me talk to the drivers into doing the same? They're understandably reluctant right now. Just a quick one from me. Would you do me a big favor, please? I'm probably worrying for no reason, and she probably doesn't even need anything, but please keep an eye on Callie for me. Just before I left, I set up a few things for her arranged by the team. Please keep them going for me. Okay.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Butler Global's board have told us the Consport are not financially solvent. They provided numbers which make grim reading. They've asked for the team to make some cutbacks to get the finances under control. How would you like to deal? I don't like it, but making some choice cuts may keep them off our back for a while. I'll contact Adam to get him to agree on something that isn't too destructive. We can stall. We can oppose. Let's stall them out a little bit. Hopefully in this next race we can come up and actually win one. We'll stall for the moment. Ackerman residents. Chapter 7. With Connosport's hopes for the World Championship now dashed, former team principal Casper Ackerman watches the season finale at Abu Dhabi from the comfort of his home.
Champion of the
Max Verstappen.
Red Bull, brilliant celebrations.
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy there. But before I knew it, I was team principal at Connorsport. Just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict. And I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff, really important stuff. So I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't going anywhere.
Yep. Australian Grand Prix several months later, Chapter 8. With the disappointing end of the 2024 season now firmly behind them, Connorsport looked to start their 2025 season in a similar fashion to the last, with a strong start and inaugural race at Melbourne. Damn it.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Turns out Harmonia have been found guilty in court. It's a bit of an example of how to run a prosecution. Looks like it's going to be a landmark case. We were hoping this would go all the way and no guilty verdict, but there's going to be a hefty fee, the potential for jail time. The press are already asking for us to comment. We're Connorsport planning on sponsorship deal with them. How do you want to handle this? We received interest from lots of companies. This was nothing more than a polite chat, one of many other options. Okay, so wrong place, wrong time. We're going to downplay it. Hey, we were just talking, no big deal. Kind of shit. Problem called Devon. Yeah. News, Connor's confidence. Let's see if we can't repeat from the early 2024 season. I'll be heading straight to paddock as soon as I land. Call me. See this. Lots to discuss. Casper's retirement announcement yesterday. There's a chance you might get asked to comment, especially considering your friendship and all the rumors that were flying around over the winter break about him returning to the sport. Narrative we're following here is to just stick to 3 simple points. He's happily retired. He believes in the team. We're focusing on the season ahead. Just checking on the press, social reaction, Ironburn campaign. It's been definitely 100% reached an audience. Not everyone was totally receptive of the themes and use of Davidoff's likeness. Some people did, however, say they liked the watches, especially the purple and yellow Connorsport theme one. Hard to tell if they're entirely genuine, though. Did you think any more about the conversation about cutting costs? I've been trying to get a hold of you, but I guess you've been busy with the team. I felt like we were getting somewhere a few weeks ago, but we lost momentum. I know you're busy, but we need to talk when you can. Setups are looking good ahead. Weekend, both cars are running well. Report back if you are okay. Let's go.
Could you take a look at this food?
Partnership Charity has been in touch. The rumors about Butler Global and by proxy Connorsport's involvement with Troubled Cosmetics brand have started to unnerve them. They do not want to be associated with such a toxic brand and are talking about canceling their partnership with us and removing Callie as their patron. How would they proceed? They came out of the, unfortunately, nothing came out of the deal, but I am sympathetic to their position. Let me speak to them and I'll assure them the good result this weekend. Mask any residual fallout there still might regard. Difficult Saturday for Connorsport, and Aiden Jackson resulted in a less than ideal starting position for the Australian Grand Prix. However, the team hope a late pit stop may provide opportunity to steal a few positions from their rivals in the closing stages of the race.
It's been a terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprises.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that Connorsport haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Okay, Aiden, let's go. See if you can go and get him. Push, push.
Finish 7th or above and get the fastest lap. Okay. I'm not sure what position we're in right now.
Shit, we're far behind.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn it.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I'm sorry. Not even talking. I'm just sitting here just in the zone. Bouncing off walls. Like an idiot. Get out of the grass.
Green flag.
Green flag. I didn't know there was a stop. I mean a delay or anything.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
That's 2 in a row. Damn, it's out of the grass. My controls here are a little touchy, I guess you can say. So we're setting at third. I don't see there. Okay, we're setting at fourth. I just seen third and second, I'm assuming. It'd be nice to get up on that podium. 2 laps remaining. Might be able to do it. If that is first and second. I mean, third and second. Shit. I won't know until I get a little bit closer and then get a good look at the car.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
All right, Lawson, and that is third and second. All right, we just pulled third so far. This is the final lap. Come on, Norris, get out the way. Is that Max in front of us? Shit. That is. Come here, Max. Ooh. Hell yes.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Hell yes.
Yes! Come on! Get in there!
Well, there you have it. A fresh start for everyone here in Melbourne. But is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them.
We just did.
Yeah,
We just took first place.
This 2025 season. I can't wait to see what it brings. Well, Connor Sport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Damn right. couple of those smiles in the crowd. If you look back, just then, kind of look like crap from that movie. Australian Grand Prix post-race. Aiden Jackson manages to bring the Connor Sport car to life in the dying stages of the race to resume some much-needed points for the team in the season opener. Let's check out the news, social, couple emails. Nice work, fastest lap. I know it was a tough start, but we are quietly confident that the lap really shows the car's true potential. There we go. Coffee and Mel, great race today, mate. Qualifying looked tough. You did amazing to finish first. Not sure if you got my last email. I happened to be in Melbourne this weekend, so I tried stopping by the paddock to surprise you, but they wouldn't let me in. Told them to check the list because I thought you knew I was coming, but no dice. Not to worry. I know how busy you are, mate. I'll be around in a couple days more if you want to say a quick hello. Your pal, Brian Dole, former team liaison. All right, so we're going to cut the video there. Appreciate you guys stopping by and watching it. That is chapter 7 and 8, and you'll be catching the rest as the weeks go on. See you next time.